Hi folks, welcome back to MetaBox Tutorials. Today, I'm showing you how to use JSON Schema Autocomplete when creating field groups in MetaBox. As we worked more with code editors, we found that writing JSON files gave us more flexibility and control. But doing it manually often led to typos, missing commas, and constantly switching tabs to check the docs. That's why JSON Schema Autocomplete helps avoid all those common hassles. JSON Schema is a standard that defines the structure, data types, required fields, and rules for JSON data. When you link it to your JSON file, you unlock a powerful autocomplete feature that allows smart editors like VS Code to understand the structure of your data and help you write JSON more quickly and accurately. In particular, you'll get autocomplete suggestions for properties like ID, type, and name, etc. The editor also provides contextual options. For example, when defining type for a field, it'll suggest field types supported by MetaBox, such as text, number, date, time, and more. Plus, if you make a mistake like using the wrong data type or missing a required field, it will detect the error for you. With JSON Schema Autocomplete, no need to memorize field attributes. Your editor will suggest possible options as you type. Next, avoid typos and syntax errors. It alerts you instantly when there's a mistake. And write faster. No more switching tabs to check documentation. Everything is right there in your editor. In fact, MetaBox has already provided official JSON schemas for field groups, relationships, and setting pages. This is not commonly found in other custom field plugins, making MetaBox stand out. Besides, once you create the field group in the JSON file, simply sync it to the database using the local JSON feature, and then your field group will be set up with the fields and settings you need. In general, when you include a JSON schema reference at the top of your JSON file, your editor will recognize the structure, start suggesting keys, and even highlight errors as you go. In my example, I'll create a field group for page settings with two fields: a radio field to choose the sidebar position, a switch field to toggle the sticky header. Start by creating a JSON file manually. This is where you'll define your field group using JSON. Next, include a special line at the top to reference the MetaBox JSON schema. This tells the editor to use the MetaBox JSON schema for autocomplete and validation. If you're creating a relationship or settings page, you can easily reference the corresponding schema link since MetaBox has already written schemas for them. Now, you'll see how helpful it can be. Once you want to add some basic information like title, ID, and post types, just add quotes, type the attribute you want, and then autocomplete will suggest options for you to choose from. Pretty convenient, right? Moving to create the fields. As soon as you define fields inside the fields array, autocomplete also works there, helping you choose the correct field type, available options, and more. Here, you can see the type. The editor instantly shows a list of valid options. You don't have to memorize anything, just pick the one you need. Do the same with others. Even better, if anything is missing or incorrectly formatted, the editor will alert you immediately. So just make the correction. After saving, the JSON file is ready and saved in the right folder. Head to the meta box, Custom Fields. Then move to the Sync Available tab. If the file is valid, you'll see it listed. Just click Sync so that your field group will be ready to use exactly as you defined it. You can also click Review to preview the configuration before syncing, in case you want to check for any errors. After syncing, you'll see the field group with the same configuration as we created in the JSON file. That's the end of today's tutorial. If you want to learn more about how to play around with MetaBox, local JSON, blocks, and how to create custom fields with AI, please watch other tutorials on this channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to us for more tutorials. Bye.